Okay.
For the rice that you cook, do you add more or less, or just on the line for water? For the water level, do you add more, less, or the same?
I don't look at a water level line.
What?
What's going on? What's happening with you? What is exciting in your life today?
Well, Russ, I got one question for you. How many rice cookers do you own?
We have 2, but we really should only have 1.
Only one? What? What kind of Asian are you, man? Only one?
Okay, let me explain why. Okay, we had this old one, it was a national brand, which is essentially Panasonic, for many, many years. But it got to the point where the electrical plug was not being very safe. It's starting to fray out. So I said to my wife, we should get a new one. So she says, okay. So I go out and I buy a new one, a basic one. And we use it and she goes, I don't like it. So she uses the old one while I use the new one. Go figure that out.
Well, see, the reason I ask is because when I was in school, some type of electrical class, I don't remember, but they had us write 3 appliances in our home. Okay, 3 or 4. Okay. I can't remember, but we had to write the voltage and stuff like that, or whatever, the specs. So instead of writing down toaster, or rice cooker or vacuum, I just wrote down 3 rice cookers because I had 3 rice cookers. So we had to partner up, and we had to give our sheets to our classmates. And my classmate was like, "What? Rice cooker 1, rice cooker 2, rice cooker 3? What is this?" So I mean, what am I supposed to say? I'm Asian, right? That's it. That's what you're supposed to say. So I mean, okay, look. You get 1 rice cooker, small one, before you're married, right? As a single person. The second one is when you're married, and the third one's for parties. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. Yeah, you wouldn't want to buy a big one and every day have to use the big one if there's only like 2 of you guys or something.
Right.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Right. It looks
but you
like
need the big one in case you do a party. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But what in our case, we have 2 of them, not because of that reason. It's because she doesn't want to use the other one. She doesn't want to use the new one. She says it's I don't know what she doesn't like about it, but she says she doesn't like it. So
wait a minute. That new one. Wait, that new one. Can you put a picture up? Put a picture up right there. Right there, Russ.
Okay.
How many buttons? How many buttons are on that one?
1.
Oh, really? That's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. All rice cookers should only have 1 button.
Okay, wait, I take that back.
Oh, jeez.
I think the new one, the new one has some programmability, I should say, in the sense that there's a timer option. But essentially, it is 1 button because it's on, it's off. The timer turns it on, turns it off. That's basically it.
What?
And brown rice versus white rice.
This doesn't make sense. A timer for what? Look, for those that don't know,
timer for
those that don't know, there's only one option, and it's cook and not cook. And when it's not cooking, it's off. I don't know what these other options are for rice cookers. There's only 1 button, and that is it. No other choices.
That's what the old one was like. Yeah.
Not old one. We shouldn't call it an old one. That should be called the real rice cooker. That's the real one.
That's really all you need. But the new one has brown rice versus white rice. And I think it's just that the timer is longer for brown rice because it takes longer to cook brown rice. But other than that, essentially, it is just an on or an off.
Yeah,
that's really what it really is. Yeah.
Here, I'll ask you this: does a garage door opener need one more button to open the garage? No, it doesn't. That's what it is. It's like. That's what a rice cooker is like. Okay?
Yeah, it's up or it's down for a garage door.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't even know what those extra buttons are for.
Well,
I never use them.
just to get off topic, if you want to program lights, yada yada yada, and all this other stuff, whatever. But
Okay.
one button,
All right.
one button. That's it. They're killing me here with these multiple buttons, man.
Yeah, some of these rice cookers are so advanced in everything. I mean, they even play different chimes.
No, look. We have to stop this. We got to stop this. Same with the refrigerator. No buttons. Give me no buttons. I just want the door open and close. Why does it need
Yeah, I
Wi-Fi?
hate it.
Why does the LG? Why does your
Wi-Fi.
refrigerator need Wi-Fi and your rice cookers? Gosh,
To tell you what you're missing in there. I don't know.
it's ridiculous.
You're missing milk or something. I have no idea. Yeah, all you need is it's on, it's off. How cold is it on a refrigerator? That's about it.
That's
Really, what else do you really need?
Stuff's ridiculous, Ross.
No, rice cookers. No, rice cookers should be on, off, and that's it.
That's it. That is the correct answer. Correct answer.
But
only one answer.
I know of people who spend hundreds of dollars on rice cookers. Hey, I could make rice on the stove. I don't need a rice cooker if I really didn't have one. I could do it.
No.
can
Look,
do it.
Russ, this is a safety issue. Don't tell the people viewing that they can cook on the stove rice, okay? Because most people are irresponsible. Because using a stove means you have to be in the kitchen. You have to stay in the kitchen. What do you
You
have?
gotta keep
Rice
an eye on
cooker?
things.
You press the button and you walk away.
That's
Right?
what they want to do. Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
You know,
Set it up, you walk away. It tells you when it's done.
I don't recommend people cooking it on the stove just because the math of irresponsibility. Okay? It's the math.
That's the old school method of making it.
It
I
has
learned
to be
from
the
my dad.
really
He
old.
told me how to do it.
It's got to be the really old method because the rice cooker is one of the greatest inventions. Something so
It's
simple,
Easier.
so much easier.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
It's the instant pot of rice.
Russ, you bet. You know what?
It's the instant pot of rice.
Edit that you said instant pot. How dare you say instant pot in this video?
I don't use an instant pot either. I use a
Lord.
standard pressure cooker
Gosh, instant pot.
over the stove.
Some things are no. We're not deviating from this conversation. We're going back to rice cookers. We're going back to regular rice cookers. And then here's another question. One more question here.
Okay.
For the rice that you cook, do you add more or less, or just on the line for water? For the water level, do you add more, less, or the same?
I don't look at a water level line.
What?
I do 1 inch. I do 1 inch over the top of the rice. So no matter whatever amount of rice is in the pot, I go 1 inch over the top of it and stick it in there.
You know what,
And it
Russ?
always
I
comes out
am
perfect.
enlightened. I'm absolutely enlightened right now. I'm looking at the camera, super enlightened. Wow.
That's all you need to do. I learned that from my dad.
1
He says,
inch?
you never need to measure anything. Just stick in whatever rice you have. Go 1 inch over it. Turn it on.
Wow.
It's always worked for me. Yeah.
You know what? I always use the water line and I add a little bit more.
No. So if you need more rice, go ahead and put more rice. Just make sure you're 1 inch above it.
You know what? I think they're all 1 inch above, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
could be.
even the water line. I think the water line is actually 1 inch above. You're gonna make me want to measure. You can
No
make me
need
want
to measure.
this.
I've done this my whole life.
Yeah, right. No, I mean just to make sure that they're all 1 inch apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's real. That's
Yeah.
really interesting. They're all 1 inch
That's it.
apart.
Yeah. That's all you need. Learn that from my dad. I attribute that to my dad's knowledge of how to cook rice.
It's same thing for the pot.
Yeah, same thing for the pot.
You know, I
Then
wish.
you do need to do something special with the pot, but I won't tell you that until
Russ,
you really want to know. how to do
that's
it.
okay that you don't have to tell me because I got to roll. Okay? Got to roll now.
He's out of here. No, it's not hard to cook rice. You don't need anything fancy. Get a regular rice cooker. Do it over the stove if you know how to do it. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and definitely hit the bell icon because we got more stuff coming in the future. Talk to you guys later.